about this last week is how to maximize the income in your business, by starting other brands. So I'll give an example. Shabliz, the crown holder, is the DJ, but he also has Crown Holder LLC to where he does his own events. He also has the artist, Shabliz, the artist, as well as Shabliz, the DJ. So within his own brand, he has multiple checks coming in, as well as he has the radio. That's a different check. He has the ownership club. He has the financial power hour. He has the media school. So within your own brand, you have to figure out how can you retain more income. So most recently, American Dream Tax LLC started a moving company. I'm wearing actually one of the shirts. And the reason why we did is because we do own multiple U-Hauls. And it never dawned on me, and I was talking to Raymond, again, you got to have people in your corner that's going to definitely bring you to the fold. He was like, man, you should do a moving company out of your U-Haul. I said, yeah, you know how sometimes people are like, yeah, I'm going to do it. But then what happened is, when the stars aligned, we missed like 50 clients that literally called off and like, hey, y'all got movers. And I'm like, no. But then the phone kept ringing. And I'm like, wait a minute, we need to start this moving company. But then I started, investigating moving companies. They're like the top 5 profitable companies in the world to start.
Yeah, because nobody want to pick up nothing.
There you go. And
regardless, the next move I make, pimp, somebody gonna be moving it for me.
See,
you know what I'm talking about? I'm in a different tax bracket now.
And the markup is great. The markup is only the labor because we own the trucks.
I just passed on the gig. That's how I know I'm excelling.
See,
I passed on the gig. No, I'm good.
See,
you couldn't have did 2 years ago. You couldn't give me the pass on no gig.
Thank you. Now, if you want me to call him and say, hey, he'll come, but this is what he's gonna come for.
I don't even want to do it.
You didn't want to do it. See, all money ain't good money.
I want to take the day off.
See, claps up to taking the day off. Claps to taking the day off. That's what is great, and we really relish that because we wasn't always in this position. We wasn't. Always in this position to say, I ain't gonna do that, or, we travel more and we do things more, and we back to the mortgages. So, like we talked before, we just got somebody $200,000 pre-approval last week. They've been shopping for some houses there internally. A1, my little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got him a great pre-approval. So shouts out to my little bro. The Mitchells, they've been shopping, and we continue to help, businesses. Taxes-wise, the only reason why I made it is because we had a client that haven't done 5 years worth of taxes. And I was on the phone with Raymond at about 11 o'clock, and I was like, look, I got to do these 5 years. If I get them done, I'll be here. If I'm not...
That's a lot of damn numbers.
Yeah, it's a lot of numbers. So we got them done, 5 years worth of taxes. I got it done today, got it over to the client. So we running some great specials for personal and business. So if you need your taxes done, please stop avoiding it. Stop doing that. It's okay. We can help you. There's no situation we haven't seen. We've seen people that owe hundreds of thousands down to a couple dollars because you don't know what you owe. Because you say, well, I ain't filed since 2007. It's 2020. Come on now. It's time to figure that out.
Get on that paperwork.
I could be people like you, Raymond, to be able to sit down and focus on something like that for hours. Like, see, first 30 minutes in, I've been like, let me get it out. Let me get it out.
But it's the same.
But it's fun for y'all guys. Just like DJing is fun for me.
I wouldn't even say DJ. I would say studio.
Studio is fun.
You can listen to a beat over and over.
And I could be in there for hours, and that's my thing. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel like it is with y'all when it comes to that paperwork stuff. Because like I say, sheesh.
Yeah.
5 years, I would have heard it like, boy, what you been doing all this damn time, boy?
Mm-hmm. And every year, and this is the thing, every year different. Every president, think about how many years that we done passed. We done had 2-3 presidents. Mm-hmm. We had Trump for 1 term. We had Biden. We had Barack for 2. So you literally depend on when you coming in and going out. You got
policy changes.
You got 3 different tax laws. So it's different.
Laws change.
Every year they change.
So
you got to look them up.
The term. So whenever the president comes in, that's the last term of the prior president. So that year. So it's every 2 years. So that's why Donald Trump's tax, this is Donald Trump taxes. Okay. Next year is going to be Biden's.
I think that was the best thing you ever did for me, Trump. I thank you for the taxes. I appreciate you.
Oh, with the.
That was the best thing you ever did. Yeah.
Well, Biden did the 14 and the 14. Trump did the stimulus.
Okay.
He did, and then he did the.
Thank you for the free money.
Did the 15% of the inheritance tax. So like, yeah. So a lot of people don't understand what
it's free
what
if you know how to get it.
I call him Big Money Joe because he gave money to everybody. he's
Joe,
the first. And I don't want to get political because most people probably won't agree with my politics. But what I can say is he's the first president that I know that he's giving money to everybody. The rich, the middle class, and the poor. Typically, it's not like that. Typically, you get a president that will do backdoor deals and say, okay, well, the Republicans were really gung-ho on the inheritance tax. So what that pretty much means, if a person is inherited funds from a family, they pay 15%. So, let's do the math. If you get inherited $15 million and you got to pay 15% of that to the federal government, that's going to be a huge problem for you. That's why a lot of people don't. That's why the 1%, don't want to do that. So, they took that away. So then, in taking that away, what he did for the working class, which is the poor, is that they increased child tax credit, earned income credit, and things of that nature. And then for small businesses, they relaxed the loans for small business SBA. Thus, that's why you have PPPs, grants, even though those things were always in effect, but they only were eligible for the small. Right. So that's why you have individuals that don't want to let people into grants. So I'll give you an example. What we here at the Financial Private Hour, we have an amazing grant network, but it's not free. One of the things that we've done, and I stand by this, we've done a lot of free labor. I remember the first year that we were on Financial Power Hour, we never charged for an interview. And Shy Blaze used to be like, what? I'm like, nope, I don't want to charge nobody. I want to come on here, I want to educate. And when we get to a space to where we're going to charge, it's going to be very easy. And he used to be like, are you serious? And I think we brought an artist on the radio. I didn't even know who she was. The artist that we were talking about, the young lady that was
Katie Gabbands.
We brought
we
brought her on the radio. I didn't know who she was. So we doing all this. She walks in the room. So we talking, we doing what we doing. And Shy was like, that's Katie Gabbands. So I'm still talking, and I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? So so Dave was like, you don't know who she is? I'm like, no, not really. Like, I'm an old school cat. He tell you I don't even listen to that type of music at all. So they played her song, and I'm just like, I still don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of them things where we had so many people, from the financial sector, from working out, from restaurants, to everything. From people that wrote books, to people that wanted to get into policies, and all them is, and and this is on 35th. This wasn't even
all industries.
Yeah, we was everywhere. You want to come on, because we all understand that everyone is not where they want to be. But thank God we're not where we used to be. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to deter people from pushing their brand, because everyone is one customer away from being financially free, and then one rejection away from quitting. If the wrong person rejects you, you're going to quit tomorrow.
Maybe not me.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, like not you as a person, but you get the wrong no. Like, sometimes it's our family.
That's a knockout.
Yeah, some people are like, you ain't gonna never be successful. You're like, oh my God, my mama, my dad told me no, I'm gonna go away for 6 months. So we did our best to try to help these people. So that's why we have things like the yacht party, and we're doing several of them. Like, no other station is doing this. So let's be clear. You could go on the radio, you could Google this. No one is doing this. We're doing 4 events. We're doing 4 yacht parties, specifically to help small businesses. That's all this for. We're not making no money off of the yacht party. The money is going to come by helping the small businesses.
Networking, connecting the dots.
So, for that $175 that you're paying, guess what? I got to pay that $175. Raymond got to pay that $175. Shy got to pay that $175. We all invest into the event because we understand the platform we have is bigger than ourselves.
You did.
So we got a special guest in the building, Raymond.
Absolutely. I'm actually in the network with this awesome and amazing brother. I'm gonna introduce Walt Knows Money.
Walt knows money. What's going on, Walt?
What's going on, everybody, man? I know more than just about money, though. Y'all got me on live. I don't even go live, man. But I got to start using it because, I know, but I got to be on my live. I got to get my face out here, get everything going. But look, so this is, I know we ain't got that much time, so if you want to ride Beamer like me, because I know some of y'all are enticed by this. If you want to ride Beamer like me, come on the radio like me, and have the time to promote your business, contact me. Contact these brothers. Personally, I'm charging $1,000 to get you going and get you added to my network. That's the price. You can look me up, Walt Knows Money, on all platforms. And that's short and sweet right there. Now we just gonna chop it up and y'all just get the game and the jewels that y'all can get, all right? How y'all feeling today? That's all I need. That's all they need. I was gonna do a TikTok and say, you want to drive Beamer like me? Do these 3 things. Start a business. 1, fix your credit. 2, 3, look and Google corporate leases if you want to start building your real estate portfolio. There go the keyword, corporate leases. All right?
I like when y'all make it simple.
But I like the paperwork. Like they were just talking about that paperwork.
You like the paperwork?
Yeah, because you got to think, when you a business, there's 2 things you need to know. Law and numbers, math.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? If you don't got both, that means you need to outsource and go hire somebody, but they can trick you because you don't know. You need to know the foundation. So that's one of the things that I do. I provide the basics foundation. I'm going to dumb it down for the guys. Say it just like that. I'm going to dumb it down for the guys and the chicks that need it. Because I know a lot of them, when I pop up at these pop-up shops, they don't have their LLC. They not set up.
Right.
So they missing out on too many advantages. But they don't know about the advantages because they don't know they need to be set up a certain way.
They don't have a business bank account.
That's that kid. I can't help you set up payroll. So I help businesses set up payroll.
I didn't realize that can kill you in so many ways. Like when you got your LLC, but you don't have a business bank account, like you working against yourself.
Where your transactions at? Where's your proof of transaction, proof of income?
Yeah.
Those bank statements provide you with funding opportunities. So without funding opportunities, how can you start a business, build a business?
Yeah.
You know? Y'all know I ain't just talking, right? Y'all know I know this. I do this, right? I gotta be a little animate. They know how I am.
Go ahead,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm getting in my mode, and y'all just don't know. I'm coming out the shell here.
This is a new way
Hey,
of getting
Yeah.
Flow on.
This ain't the stiff collar business. You
Talking
allowed
about
to have
stiff collar.
personality.
Oh, yeah. Also, right. I got the nonprofit. So, the Payroll organization.
Okay.
All right. It stands for Ambitions Pursued in Righteous Order. Website under construction, just so everybody know. But I'm putting it out there. We're going to start doing all type of funding programs, housing programs. I'm looking into working with the Cook County Land Bank. But on the flip side, they got the scavenger sale where they try to throw the bad properties to the little guys and give all the good properties to the people with the money. So my thing is to get in touch with some aldermen so that we can try to acquire the schools that they left abandoned around here and turn these schools into financial centers, rec centers, whatever center. But we need to take them because they're in the community already and they're just sitting there. They're not making no money off of it and they're not being utilized. So there's a solution. That's one solution. I got so many. That's why the name of my business consulting firm is Scales Business Solutions. I don't care where you're from, what you do, how you want to do it. You talk to me about it, we can come up with a solution for it. I promise, I guarantee it. I ain't trying to drop too much, you know what I'm saying? But GRAIN, that's grain. It's an app. Usually works on Apple devices. It will give you up to maybe $4,000 or $5,000 in a line of credit. It's like a credit card on your phone, like your Apple card, right? Money comes straight to the account. Let's say they give you $1,000, you got to pay $50 a month on this account, on this trade line. So you get cash in the account and you get a trade line to report on your credit. So you might need to fix their credit. Grain, Apple devices. If you don't got an Apple device, call somebody use their iPad, right? Another one is called Extra. This app, all you do is connect this app to your bank account and it works as the original debit card. It spends the money on the extra card, takes the money out the bank account the next day, which is where they get the little report and the credit part. I put both of those on my credit a few months ago and got this.
Okay.
All right? So
What year is that, by the way?
this 16, X5 16, yeah. I am being charged, I'm put y'all in my business. I'm being charged $700 a month to ride around $35,000 of foreign, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool though. I don't mind, some people are, oh, that ain't paid for. we understand credit. We understand business because I'm not paying the $700. The business paying the $700, so I'm just riding.
And it becomes a write-off.
You know? Oh, no. Matter of fact, it's a hybrid, too. So I actually got a $7,500 tax credit when I bought it. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm in the game. Trust me. I'm just trying to get in the game more. That's why I'm here. So get my face, my name, my brand out there because we got some things going. And the network that Raymond is a part of with me is called WKM Network. You know, Walt Knows Money Network. And I'm bringing people together. I have a Google class I'm dropping in August, maybe like around the 10th to the 15th. I haven't decided yet when I come off vacation. I'm dropping a Google class. Every single thing that this brother discussed, even radio, I want to talk to you about it too, because there's people that want to do what you do, and all you got to do is drop the nuggets. We monetize it, help them, help us, and keep it growing. That's just all. Every time a member comes to my network, right now I'm measuring it about $5,000 of value every time a member is added, right? Because you come into my network with what you do that adds value. You come into my network. Like right now I'm putting together a marketing and networking package because nobody's selling networking. But y'all around what I'm on. You see what I'm saying? Because ultimately that's what you're doing. You're selling networking, but the network is for you to invest in yourself. So if you're ready to do it, it's people out. That's why I'm here now, because I'm following through. And people follow through game this week. I just told them about grain. I just told them about extra. I'm gonna come back here in a few weeks, and we're gonna see who downloaded grain, who downloaded extra. Right? That's 2 trade lines instead of you going to talk to these guys out here that's trying to sell you CPNs, right? So when I first came home from the joint, I told everybody, don't touch the CPNs, just start a business. That $2,500, $3,500 you're gonna get this person for that CPN, even if they give you, and that's for a full profile, you know what I'm saying, a full everything you need to get what you want. But if they just gonna give you the basics for a couple $100, you can take that same couple $100 and invest it with me and with one of you guys for a consult, just to know which direction you should go in, and you'll get way more value than that CPN can ever give you. Because guess what? That's not your information. You just broke the law. And as simple as that, I don't care what nobody told you. I got the paperwork to prove it, the sites to prove it, the lawyers to prove it. That profile is illegal. You committing fraud when you open a bank account. If you go and get the car, you committing conspiracy with the dealership because they just pushing it through because they can get their bread. But ultimately, if somebody decides to double back and check that, they can check, you know what I'm saying? They can fine you. It's white collar. They're going to fine you, you know what I'm saying? And they're not that much, but people need to be educated. That's bottom line, financial literacy. Once you know what you can and cannot do, then you can actually play the money game. And one of the best things that I learned about the money game is that every single thing you touch, eventually, once you get to that level, needs to be protected, not by no LLC, because the LLC just protects your assets from searching things. You need to start focusing on trust. So if you don't have a trust fund, start researching it or come join the network. We got Google Class. We got plenty of people involved in it. We can break it down, and when you're ready to take that leap, we'll put your wings on you and let you fly. All right?
Cuzzo, you told me that CPN thing was, you told me that was legal.
Oh.
People's looking for me.
And then if you get the money from the bank and then spend it with that CPN, you committing wire fraud. So you know what I'm saying? And if you, all right, so I do PPP and SBA consultations just because I know people did it wrong or they're not sure what to do or how to go. So if y'all want some questions, some answers on your SBA, your PPP, or your EIDL, you can contact me. And just like this brother said, since the pandemic hit, everybody has been so crazy about the free money they've been giving out, and I've been preaching it since I've been back that these funds have been available. However, if you don't have the proper paperwork, I'm about to say something else. If you don't have the proper paperwork, then you hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, no business bank account. Without a business bank account, you can't set up payroll. If you can set up payroll, you can pay yourself. Paying yourself improves your DTI, which helps you get a house or a car. So DTI stands for debt to income ratio. So how much do you owe and how much are you bringing in? I can go through this all day, y'all, but you know, just to give y'all an idea of some of the information that I can provide for y'all. And once again, $1,000 get you into the network and everything gonna be included. All right, Walt Knows Money, all platforms. Oh, then they talking to me on live. Oh, hey.
So let me ask you a question. So now we got to do some Q&A with you.
Oh, come on, let's do it.
Rapid fire. How old are you, young brother?
I'm 32 years old in October.
What brought you to this forefront of business?
my past. So I'm always been in financially inclined, business inclined, entrepreneurial spirit, however you want to word it. But I'm from Chicago, so I didn't get the start a business. I didn't get that. Now, I did catch the bug from my uncle. He showed me, he was rapping, making clothes, doing this and that. So I caught that from him, but life will suck you in, you know what I'm saying? So I went to Morgan Park, got in some trouble as a kid. Then when I came back, went away, got in trouble again. After I sat down this time and I told myself, I'm like, man, I go so hard. When I put my mind to something, I go so hard. So why not go hard for something positive? Because I went hard the negative way and I got the best thing you could get except for being in the ground. So now I'm like, okay, let's make a U-turn, quick 180. And I've been taking off ever since. I've been home 18 months. This guy's been out. My next thing is to give me a building. And I'm on pace to do that. You know what I'm saying? I got the network. I got the clients. I have a group chat on Facebook. Facebook is a free app. But I'm providing so much value to the people that I'm networking with that there's people coming to us dropping 500 at a time just for me to press accept. You know what I'm saying? But I'm using these funds to fund my vision. And luckily my vision includes my people. Mm-hmm. Like I just left 93rd and Ashland. Y'all familiar with Ro Davis? Mm-hmm. Okay, so, I'm only following them on Facebook, but I'm like, man, I got to go meet this guy. Boom. So I go to the grand opening. Go ahead.
Ro Davis very well.
Okay, so I'll go over there to show my support. I grab my daughter some little hair pieces and some scarves or whatever. So now on the way out, there's a guy sitting in the chair. He says, man, when they let you out? I look over, I say, oh my God, this is a guy I've been meaning to try to get in contact with since I've been home, because we was rapping and building in there. He kept me on my P's and Q's about reading. His ass literally sat in the cut and read thick-ass books all day, right? Just like, I'm just waiting to go home, just going to read till I leave. I said, all right, cool. But me, I'm in the day room where everybody want to play chess and cards and hold the phone and be on BS. I'm sitting at one of these accounting books, financial literacy books, and these old books. So I'm digging up old information. So that means I have to come home and verify, double check, and then everything changed. Then the pandemic hit. Luckily, I was researching the SBA. So when I seen that, oh man, they getting this money for the PPP and the idea from the SBA, but they got other stuff. They got working capital loans. They got 504 loans. They got 7A loans. They got so many other programs that I'm surprised I got 29 views on my live now. What's up, y'all? All right, here we go. Man, I'm about to take the fuck off. Woo. Like, for example, y'all familiar with Tony the Closer? Mm-hmm. All right, so it's a guy that's from Chicago. He, he dabble in real estate. So I follow them because they in the arena that I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? They just in a different lane. Because I don't like to say levels. Let me make sure y'all understand this. I'm choosing lanes over levels because levels separate us. And when you separate, divide and conquer, we trying to come together. So that means we need to be prepared to merge like lanes. I'm going to stay in my lane when it comes to finance. This is what my accountant told me. She said, just use what you know, say what you know, but don't go trying to do more than you know. Right? So I'm going to stay in my lane and give the game that I do got to give. And once it comes, I need to give it to somebody else, I pass the ball. I pass it off. I'll get the assist. That's good enough for me. That's why I'm dropping gems. I'm passing out trophies. I'm giving the ladies roses, but I'm giving the guys trophies. We all in the same game together. And when we work together, we can reach our goals a lot quicker. Like, I'm seeing it with the network. Like, you see how many jewels they be dropping in that chat from
absolutely.
Every different direction.
That chat be bumping all day.
You got to turn your notifications off.
Yeah.
But guess what? Every notification is value. I guarantee you go use it like they be saying on there. Run the play. Like the Navy Federal play. So I just recently got in the Navy Federal finally. Right? So I'm waiting on them to hit me back, let me know that I got this credit card so I can go use their money to start doing Turo. And I really don't want to do Turo. I'm not big on real estate anymore, right? I understand real estate is the foundation of building wealth, right? Mm-hmm. However, I got a cheat code, right? The cheat code is I like money, I like business, I like people. So my goal is to network with the right people with the right money that's going to be confident enough to make the investments that I'm talking about making. For example, there's a $1.3 million trucking company for sale in Chicago. The SBA requires you to have a 10% down payment, which means $130,000. They'll cover the other 90. We take over the company. Once we have control of the company's assets, we can leverage all of that to invest in something else. But now we have an asset that's bringing in cash flow every month. We pay back the original investors, keep the asset. We can choose to sell it later for a couple $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 profit, Either way, we making all the money, right? Because we just going to resell it, make ours off the top, and put them through the same process we went through to get it, the SBA loan. And it's just shifting hands because they making money hand over fist from the companies they do have outstanding loans with that are paying it. So where they getting the money from to fund you? From those. So also, like with Ro Davis, and I got a couple other guys that I'm networking with, we about to have a lot of financial institutions. Like, wait till I come out with my credit card. It's going down because nothing can stop us now. We got technology and the internet. So the main thing is follow through. You can have all, like I said on my one of my pages, I can give you the game all day. But if you don't follow through, if you don't run the play, then that's on you. I can give you invites to tryouts every single day. But if you don't come to practice or tryouts, you can never make the team to get in the game to score. Simple as that.
What's your social media?
Walt Knows Money.
Well,
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I got them. They couldn't get. I got that.
Like it.
Yeah, Walt Knows Money. Yeah.
email address?
That waltknowsmoney@gmail.com.
Okay, cool.
You know, and if you're looking for some serious business partnerships, looking to do business formation, I usually do Walt Knows Money as financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I do that. My name's Walter Scales, owner of Scales Business Solutions, right? So if you're looking to start a business, grow a business, build business credit, looking to get business funding, contact me. I have the network and all the contacts. That's, you know, as simple as that. And if you want to see for yourself, like I said, for today, matter of fact, for the rest of the month, I'm going to charge $1,000 for access to the whole network. So just get with me, get with these guys, and I hope to see some of y'all on this yacht party because I'm definitely attending. It's going down.
Yeah.
So listen, what we gonna do, man? We happy to have Walt here, man. We gonna go to a commercial real quick. Listen to some good music. We gonna come right back and we gonna do some a couple more questions with Walt. We gonna